Welcome back. So, as is certainly clear by now, Dan and Zaya are away today. Dan is on a plane to Germany for a special episode airing on Discovery this Friday. But our pal Zaya is in Winnipeg hosting an event at Innovation Alley. It's a really cool zone in downtown Peg City dedicated to supporting technology development, new startups, basically anything and everything. So let's check in with Zaya and take a closer look at the space.
I am here at North Forge Fabrication Lab, the largest fab lab in Canada, and really the nexus of this Innovation Alley that's being built right here in Winnipeg. With me right now is Eric Au from Metrograde. And Eric, I've never seen anything quite like these. These are beautiful slingshots. So how do you make them?
Thank you, Zaya. Well, you normally kind of, when you think of slingshots, you kind of think of just a regular, off the tree fork, and
like a branch or a twig.
Branch, and it's kind of like a Dennis Menace type thing where you take it and you cut it off a tree, and you literally put elastic band on it, and you go and you shoot stuff. But what I do is I typically actually go further than that and kind of create a more artistry, more conversation with the user in the end. And this is actually from the same tree, but made differently. Like it's cut out, it's crafted in a way that it's now a more ergonomic shape. It's a more consistent shape, but you still have the natural beauty of the wood.
I love it. So so you've used machines to carve this wood.
Yes.
Okay, next level up. What else are we seeing here?
Next level up is it's more like it's kind of like an organic composite. I mean, this is the easiest way in traditional woodworking, where you laminate materials together to make them stronger. So in here is a core of plywood, and the outside is actually going to be really, really beautiful wood. And on here is a slab of mesquite that's from Arizona, and it's actually still made from a piece of wood that's come off a tree, but we re-sawn it and then made it into a very uniform 1/4-inch thickness and then laminate on top.
Really beautiful. And this one right here, this one has a nice Asian sort of like Kill Bill type of appeal.
You know what? That's really funny you say that, because this is actually based off Orinishi from Kill Bill.
That's awesome!
You nailed it right ahead. I'm so glad you said
great.
that. And this
it's beautiful, right?
I can't say that this was made here, but this definitely was made from all the experiences and lessons I've learned here. So all of the finishing techniques and the kind of fabrication techniques that I learned here, this is actually made from a motorcycle piston head.
Incredible.
Yeah, and I call it the Cafe Racer because it's made from a motorcycle, and it's a Spanish-style slingshot. So not just a regular fork with just 2 tines. This is a very specific kind of like a compound bow, where you're shooting at a very specific distance, and there's a guide and there's a sight and everything.
Give me one science nugget for people who want to make slingshots at home. What's the most important thing to do?
Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter what kind of slingshot you're using. It's more about balancing the ammo with your rubber. So most people want, I want the most powerful slingshot. I want it to go the furthest. I want to go the fastest. Well, you want it to go the fastest with balancing your rubber. So if you're shooting really light ammo, like a BB, you want a really light rubber. If you're shooting really heavy stuff, like a 1/2-inch steel ball, you're going to want something really, really heavy. So that's kind of, where the misnomer is, definitely when you're talking about slingshots.
Well, thank you so much, Eric. Really fascinating stuff, and it's great to be here at Innovation Alley, where everybody gets a shot.